Alright, welcome to the InSim channel. Today I'm playing Professor Layton and the Lost Future. In the last episode, we came back from the past into the future, or from the present to the future, I should say. We went to go see Inspector Chelmy, and we obviously had some information to share with him. And then we came back to the clock shop, and then everybody joined in and came to the future with us, I guess, because why not? Let's all go and find the Prime Minister together, because that's a very important thing to do, isn't it? But first, let's go and read Layton's journal so that we can read this, find out if we've got any more information, and then we'll go over to Chinatown and see if there's any information about where the Prime Minister is. A document at the station. Inspector Chelmy kindly allowed me to view the case files for the lab accident that occurred 10 years ago. The police records were extremely detailed, and I was reminded of things I had completely forgotten about. If my instincts are correct, then that dark future London hides some secrets that even future Luke has yet to uncover. Yes. Events have taken an unexpected turn. We've been followed into the future not only by Inspector Chelmy and Constable Barton, but also by Flora. Chelmy and Barton are fired up with investigative zeal and should be able to look around after themselves, but these streets are simply too dangerous for Flora. How can I make her understand this? You can't. You just have to let her stay with us, I guess, because why not? Anyway, let's make our way. Where's the other Luke, Professor? Now that you mention it, we never decided on a meeting place. Perhaps we should pay Shipley a visit. Of course, he can get in touch with Big Luke for us. Shall we head over to the restaurant then? Sounds like the plan that we deserve. Hee, well, look who's back. Mr. Sashin-Scarfen. The one and only. And who's your feathered friend there? Oh, you mean Pete. Right, nice to meet you, right? Nice to meet you too, Birdie. Say, you seem like a dependable lot. Can I ask you a favour? I've recently become rather fond of mushrooms, especially those little red ones. They're delicious. Oh dear, he's on the magic mushrooms again. That's where you come in. I'd like you to seek out one of those fine fungi and bring it back to me. A small red delicious mushroom? I haven't a clue where we could find one of those. Ah, Pete knows Pete to get. Okay, now that's the kind of can-do attitude I like, Birdie. But are you really up to the task? Pete's no ordinary parrot. This should be a doodle for him. Oh, Pete can now take on requests from people you meet during an adventure. Okay. Help Pete complete the requests given to the parrot minigame available in the trunk. The more requests you succeed in completing, the more skillful Pete becomes. If you complete enough requests, he'll start to help you find hidden hint coins. Oh, okay. Oh, we do have quite a lot of hint coins at the moment, so it's not really a huge issue. See if you can help Pete complete every delivery request you come across. Let's get this show on the road. Open the parrot minigame in the trunk. Okay. Fetching my mushroom should be no problem for your parrot if he's half the bird you say he is. Now hurry, I can't get enough of those little red mushrooms. You just have to bring me one quick. Okay. Okay. Gonna try that, because that sounds like it might work. That was better than I was expecting. I did not expect that to work first time. I've not played this. I don't think I've played the pirate minigame in ages. Top work! I knew you were just a fellow for the job. This is a perfect specimen. Ah, specimen? You just go on like that and you'll become a fine delivery parrot. People will love you. Ah, delivery? Sweet. You've earned this person gratitude with your expert delivery skills. Sweet. Oh, wait. Oh, I got another one. Probably that. Oh, we're always. Oh, yeah. We have more ropes. Way, fun with Luke. Okay, let's go back. We'll leave that for now, because that's everything done. And we'll make our way to Mr. Shipley. Luke, I've just remembered something. What's that, Professor? We've neglected to explain the situation to Flora. Gosh, you're right, it completely slipped my mind. Oh, it's alright, I'm just happy I could come along. Be that as it may, I think an explanation is in order. Let's stop at the hotel for a quick chat. Alright, Professor. Ding ding ding! Who's that lovely girl you're with? Huh? Oh, you mean Flora? Ding ding! Correct. What a pretty name we've got to introduce us. Who's this? Hi there, are you one of Luke's friends? It's nice to meet you. Ding ding ding! Oh yeah, Luke and I go way back, we're old pals. Anyway, you have a lovely day, Flora. Funny. I didn't realise you thought so highly of me, Max. Maybe he's talking about Big Luke. Oh look, he's got a puzzle. Ah, man. Why the long face, sir? Bostro just gave me an earful for loafing on the job. A cardboard cutout could do better, he said. Some leader, eh? Hey, why am I spilling family secrets to you? I'm not sure. I think you're brainy getting me to fess up and tell the truth, do you? You won't look so clever when my puzzle stumps you, short stuff. Spot the liar. It's you. You're the liar. Pear-shaped. 3 boys are playing a card matching game using 20 cards or 10 pairs. Boy A says I matched 10 pairs in a row from the start. Boy B says I matched 9 pairs in a row from the start. Boy C says I matched 8 pairs in a row from the start. One boy is lying. Which one? Boy A says I matched 10 pairs in a row from the start. Boy B says I matched 9 pairs in a row from the start. Boy C says I matched 8 pairs in a row from the start. One boy is lying. I don't really get the question.
Here's my answer.
That was a guess.
No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
Ah, yeah. Okay. Good idea. Good. That's a good thing, isn't it? Very clever. B is like, if you match the first 9 pairs in a row, you would automatically match the last pair. So he lied to say that he did worse than he was actually done, I guess, for some reason. How? I don't know. But anyway. Well, that dozy expression of yours had me fooled. You're brighter than you look. Thanks. Lovely day, isn't it? Not bad, I suppose. Days like this always put me in a biscuit baking mood. The thing is, I haven't been able to enjoy any of them because of this problem I'm having. Would you mind helping me with my conundrum? I'll give you some biscuits for your trouble. 3 biscuits? Well, who am I to refuse someone in need? For 3 biscuits as well? Why not? Biscuit Baffler. You have 15 biscuits to share among a large group. The first person eats 1 biscuit and passes 2 equal shares of the remaining biscuits to 2 other people. Hang on a minute. The first person eats 1 biscuit and then passes 2 equal shares of the remaining biscuits to 2 other people. They both eat a biscuit and both pass 2 equal shares of their remaining biscuits to 2 other people, and so on until all the biscuits are gone. It takes 1 minute to eat a biscuit. Ignoring the time it takes to pass them, what's the shortest amount of time in minutes that it would take for all the biscuits to be eaten? Wait, are they basically just doing a pyramid scheme? Because it's got 1 biscuit, it goes down to 2 people, and then it carries on. They're just doing a pyramid scheme. Anyway, enough of that. You have 15 biscuits to share among a large group. The first person eats 1 biscuit, passes 2 equal shares of the remaining biscuits to 2 other people. They both eat a biscuit and both pass 2 equal shares of their remaining biscuits to 2 other people, and so on until all the biscuits are gone. It takes 1 minute to eat a biscuit. Ignoring the time it takes to pass them, what's the shortest amount of time in minutes that it would take for all biscuits to be eaten? So you have 1 biscuit and then it goes down to 2 biscuits. They 1 biscuit each. And then you got 4. Like so. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Which is 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, 4 minute. I assume.
How about this?
Yay!
No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
But again, they're doing a pyramid scheme. Technically. Crumbs! The biscuits will be done in 4 minutes. The diagram above shows how you visualize the puzzle to help you solve it. This seems like the kind of thing that might be useful in real life, but it's not a situation that arises very often, is it? Nope. Biscuits always taste better when you share them with somebody, don't you think? Oh, definitely. Hehe, I'm glad you agree. Yay! And we got a raincoat as well. Anyway. I think we should let her sleep, Professor. I think that's a good idea. Welcome back to the Hotel Welcome back to the Hotel Duke. Oh, hello there, young lady, and who might you be? My name's Flora. I'm a guest of the Professor and Luke's. Well, sort of. Actually, what really happened is I followed them here because they ran off without me. They're always doing that, and it's really quite upsetting at times. Oh dear, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to babble. What are you talking about, Flora? Don't mind her, Becky. Flora can get quite nervous around new people. Oh, I would never pry into a guest's personal affairs. That's against hotel policy. I'll be off now. Have a pleasant day. I hope you don't think the worst of us for leaving Flora behind. No, I hope not. Right. What a charming room. I'm glad you like it, Flora. Your room will soon be ready as well. Oh, no need for that. I'm happy to stay in this one with you too. We'll just put up a screen. Luke, you're the smallest, so you can sleep in that chair there. Wow. She comes along with us and now she's making Luke sleep in a fucking chair. Then I could take one of the beds and the professor could take the other one. That's not fair. I'm far too big to fold myself into a chair. We could discuss sleeping arrangement later. For now, let's bring you up to speed, Flora. Alright, I'm all ears. We are currently in a city that looks very much like London but is fundamentally different. This city may appear similar to our London, but make no mistake, it's a far more dangerous place. How so? What he's trying to say is that we've travelled through time. This is London 10 years in the future. What? We're currently working with a young man who identifies himself as the future Luke. According to him, in the 10 years between this time and ours, I became a rather unsavoury individual. And here in the future, I rule over the city with an iron fist. This young man is working with us to try and stop my evil future self. Wow, that's an awfully complicated story. Did you follow all of it? Yes, I think so. Can you imagine that professor as a crime boss? I wonder what he's like. Hey, Luke. Yes? If both the professor and you have older counterparts here, I should have one too, right? Well, yes, I suppose so. But you haven't seen a future Flora here. Nope, not yet, anyway. But didn't it strike you as strange that you hadn't seen me? You know, we've had a lot going on since you got here, so we haven't had time to, Well, I'm curious as to whether my future self could be, anyway. Anyway, I think we should move on. You know, Flora, the restaurant we're going to now is said to be one of the best in town. Oh, is it really? Let's go then. Phew, good thinking, Professor. Oh dear. Although she has a point, we haven't seen the future Flora yet, have we? So yeah, we haven't seen a future Flora So that's suspicious. Oh, hello there. Dean Delmona. Oh, fancy seeing you here, Herschel. Have you been keeping well? Very well, thank you. You're looking rather well yourself, if I may say so. Spry, even. Oh, goodness, no. This old man is growing older by the day. My hair's gone completely white, see? Ah, yes, I thought there was something different about you. Some people say silver hair makes a man look distinguished, but I was partial to my crop of brown. Now listen, Herschel, London's full of people quick to sully your name. Rest assured that I don't believe a word of it. That was quite a shock, Professor. We saw the Dean a few hours ago, and now he's aged a full 10 years. Yes, time certainly appears to have left its mark on Dean Delmona. Is something the matter, Professor? Not at all, I just needed a moment to think. Let's be on our way. Sweet. Well, let's go to the restaurant. Oh, you have another puzzle too. Puzzles are the only way to pass the time in these snooze-worthy shifts. See if you can wrap your thinking gear around this head scratcher I cooked up. Sure. 5 stamps, and they're very expensive too. Oh, you meant those stamps. Of course. Right, here are 5 numbered stamps. Stamp the number into the blank spaces to complete the equation. Only 1 digit can fit into each blank space, and you must use the lowest possible number of stamps. Select the stamps that you need to use, then touch submit. So we've got 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Well, we could do 3 plus 3 plus 3 equals 9, because that could be a 9, couldn't it? And that uses 2. And that's the only one that brings us back a single digit answer, technically. Because anything else gives us a double digit answer. So it's only those 2.
This one's as good as solved. Phew, that's a relief.
That's right, the stamps you need to use are 3 and 6. If you rotate the 6 stamp, you can use it as a 9. You can then use the 3 stamp 3 times, so you can complete this equation using only 2 stamps. Yay. Huh? You solved it? Oh great, now how am I supposed to get through another boring day on the job? Boring? Don't you work for a crime syndicate? If your job's boring, you're doing it wrong. Huh? I must be hearing things. I could have sworn you just told me how to do my job. Eek? I don't know, I didn't mean anything by it, just ignore me. Yep, just ignore me. I'm just silly. Welcome to London's most delicious destination. I hope you brought your appetites. By the way, the postman tells me you've got a real knack for solving puzzles. I suppose you could say that. Why do you bring it up, sir? I ordered a few numbered plates a while back, you see, but the company made a mistake. Oh, did he put a 6 instead of a 9? The numbered plates Paylard ordered have finally arrived, but wait a second. Oh no, the manufacturer painted all the numbers on backwards by mistake. Paylard would like to use them as soon as possible, but it will apparently take quite a while to fix each and every plate. To save time, the manufacturer would like him to make do with the plates that he can use as they are, and only send back the ones that absolutely have to be fixed. Paylard wants your help. Take only the plates that can't be used. Right. So, what can be used, we'll cross them off. So 0 definitely can be used, that still looks like 0. 1 can be used. 2 can be used, I believe, as a 5. So if we rotate that, and then we have... yeah, like so, basically. So we can definitely use 0. We could definitely use 1. We can use 2. 3 is just the wrong way around. We could just rotate that. It'll still give us a 3. Right, 4 definitely needs to be taken back. 5 can become a 2. 6 can become a 9. 7... may have to be taken back. 8 can definitely be used, 9 can definitely be used as 6. So only 4 and 7 really. Although I'm a bit about 7. Because it might actually be okay. It might just be number 4. We'll see if that works first.
Let's see if I've got this right.
Nope, I got it wrong.
I must have overlooked something.
In that case, it's only the number 4.
That should do the trick.
No, that's wrong too.
Well, if at first you don't succeed.
Oh, wait, no, the number 4 can be used. I just looked at it the wrong way. Yeah, number 4 can definitely be used. I'm sure number 7 can too. Let me submit that as it is.
Let's see if I've got this right.
No, that is definitely something we have to tick.
Well,
Then.
if at first you don't succeed.
But we'll take the number 7 because that looks like the least likely, least likely that can still be used.
That should do the trick.
Nope, that's also wrong.
I must have overlooked something.
I have overlooked something. Tick only the plates that can't be used. Yeah, 0 can be used as yeah, that's fine. Well, yeah. Zero, 1, 2, 5, 4, 6, 7, 8, and 9. But that 3 could be used as well if you just rotate it.
That should do the trick.
Yeah, that's wrong too.
I must have overlooked something.
I've definitely overlooked something. 0, 1, 8, 2, 5, 4. 0, 1, 2, 5, 8, and 4. Those two can definitely be. Let's just try 3 and 7 because.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
Nope, that's wrong too.
Well, if at first you don't succeed.
I have to take the super hint because I don't want to, but I have to because this is rather silly. As far as I'm concerned, you could use all of them. Some of them may have to be. Yeah, okay, so it might be. But those two could definitely be used. Maybe that one as well. We'll try those 3.
Let's see if I've got this right.
No, that's wrong too.
Well, if at first you don't succeed.
Try
I've got a good feeling about this one.
There you go.
Well, that's settled.
Well, it isn't because I don't know why it's right. Ah, wait, yeah, okay, I'm stupid, that's why. Your number 1, 6 and 9 definitely won't work. 0, 1 and 8 are symmetrical, so they're clearly okay as they are. The 2 and the 5 can replace each other if they rotate at 180 degrees. And rotating 3, 4 and 7 as shown allows them to work just fine. Pretty nifty. It looks like I asked the right fellow for help. Cheers, I won't forget this. There'll be more than a little extra gravy on the next pie you order here, believe me. Sweet, thank you. Greetings, Shipley. Ah, Professor, good timing. I just got a message from Luke. He wanted to go to the observatory in the park that's north of here. Make sure you're not followed. This park is just off the path that connects Flatstone Street to Midland Road, correct? That's the one. Luke will be waiting for you there. Why do we need to make sure we're not followed? It sounds as though someone out there may be monitoring our movements. Are you paying attention to this, Flora? It's very important. Of course I'm listening, Professor. Moving around in a group of 3 will make us more conspicuous. I know you don't want to be left alone, but I think it would be best if you waited for us at the hotel. What? As soon as we've caught up with the other Luke, we'll come and get you. No, I'm coming with you. Now, Flora. Oh, come on, Professor, let her come along. We'll do our best to be stealthy on our way to the park. It'll be fine, besides... it might be more dangerous to leave Flora all by herself. I suppose you may have a point there, Luke. Flora, you do realise that where we're headed could be extremely dangerous, don't you? Are you really sure you want to come with us? Of course I do. I'm not scared. Well, that settles it. Let's get moving. Oh, that was Luke. Well, Luke, it looks as though we'll have to put our dinner plans on hold again, I'm afraid. I understand, Professor. I'm pretty hungry, but we shouldn't keep Big Luke waiting. Well then, what are we waiting for? Let's go. Let's go indeed. You there, with a shady expression, look me in the eyes when I talk to you. Buzz off, will you? I'm reading here. Listen, you hooligan, I'm acting under the authority of Scotland Yard. I demand that you comply with my investigation. Scotland Yard? Pfft, it's been years since the police had any power in this city. No power, you say? You drew out to take a close look at the man before you. The very sight of this face sends thugs running in for the hills. Whoa there, settle down, somebody help me. This oddball's getting too close for comfort. Inspector, please calm down. Huh? Ah, Luke, not now, lad. I'm putting the screws on this dubious character here. Inspector, please, I can vouch for this man. He's just an ordinary citizen. Oh, so he's a friend of yours, Layton. You should have said so earlier. You're off the hook, newspaper boy, but listen well, because I'll only say this once. Thanks, I'm listening. The soul of Scotland Yard, and what it stands for, is immortal, even in a corrupt pit of depravity like this. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got an investigation to attend to. Good day, Layton. Phew! Thanks for saving me from that loon. What was all that gibberish about Scotland Yard? Oh, the inspector doesn't mean any harm, he just tends to get a little worked up. Yeah. Oh no. Come by and pay our sweet start a visit any time, Fluky. Okay, she didn't want anything anyway. Right, that way? It's maddeningly quiet. I cannot comprehend why the boss would post me here. I can't seem to open the door to the observatory. Really? It looks as though the door is locked with a puzzle. Oh yes, you're right. Worry not, Luke. I'll solve this puzzle and have us through the door before you know it. Sweet. Gravity maze. Move the red and blue blocks to the spaces of the same colour. Touch the arrow buttons at the bottom to rotate the board 90 degrees. Blocks fall downwards when there's nothing beneath them. Yeah, that's how gravity works, isn't it? Duh. There we go.
That
Done.
should do the trick.
That was easy.
Well, that's settled.
How many moves did it take? Could you do it in 5? I did do it in 5, yes. There we are, Luke. That lock is disabled. And the door is open. Great. Thank you for meeting me here. I know that it's out of your way. I wanted to make sure you weren't followed, and this place offers a good view of anyone approaching. Now then, have you made any progress in your investigation? We've encountered some unexpected turns, but on the whole it's going well. I can't believe I'm meeting Luke from the future. Eh? Oh, Flora, it's you. Oh, he does know who Flora is. Okay, thank God for that. I didn't recognize you for a moment there. You'll have to forgive me, this is all a bit unexpected. It's nice to know that some things never change. I see you're still easily flustered. Hehe. You're one to talk, Flora. As I recall, you go bright pink at the drop of a hat. But it's good to see you anyway. You look well. Flora's presence here is one of the unexpected turns I mentioned. The Inspector Champion Barton are here also. Well, I'm not too surprised by the Inspector's arrival. That man lives for police work. Are you saying you expected him to tail us back here? Expected? No, but I acknowledged it as a possibility. Anyway, we really needed to discuss how we're going to get into Chinatown. We haven't a chance of getting through unless we get those guards to leave the gate. You found a way to lure them away, haven't you? Yes, see, the guards don't hang around that area all the time. They only man their positions when Layton tells them to. In other words, my future self has some reason to post watchmen there now. I must confess that may be my fault. I've been doing a lot of reconnaissance in that area and may have been spotted. Oh dear. But the crucial point to remember is that the guards will leave their posts if their boss tells them to. I see, but how do we get my future self to issue that order? Fortunately, your future self almost never interacts directly with the lower level grunts. He has his lieutenant, Bostro, give out the orders instead. I'm sure you remember him. He was that mountain of a man commanding the thugs at the casino. Ah, yes, I know who you're talking about. If the thugs by the gate hear Bostro telling them to get lost, I'm sure they'll leave their posts. Then all we need to do is record Bostro's voice and play it back for the guards. Well done, little Luke. But have you thought of how to reproduce Bostro's voice? I seem to remember you picking up a new friend near the river who boasts impressive vocal talents. Of course, you mean Pete? We can get him to mimic Bostro's voice. That's the idea. Now, so how do we get Pete to learn how to say get lost in Bostro's voice? That could prove quite difficult. Not really. Get lost is something of a catchphrase for Bostro. He's always shouting it. I've spent quite a few afternoons spying on the man. He uses it at least a dozen times a day. It's not a very nice thing to say. Well, he's not a very nice fellow, as you may have noticed. That catphrase is our ticket into Chinatown. We should start looking for him immediately. Excellent. Bostro's likely to be lurking somewhere in the vicinity of the casino. We'll need to be cautious, but I say we start searching for him there. Oh, we save our progress again. Chapter 7, Chinatown. I can't believe we're already on Chapter 7. We were only on Chapter 6 like an hour ago. No go arrows on Thursday were sent to Beasley, okay? But in any case, I am going to end this episode here because it is now very much a very long episode. And I don't want it to be. So, I'm going to end this episode here, and then the next episode we're going to go over to the casino to record or to get Bostro's voice, and then we can go back to Chinatown and see for ourselves what's in there. But in any case, that's where I'm going to end this episode here, and in the next episode we're going to go on to do that. Thank you all so much for watching this episode of Professor Layton and the Lost Future. I hope you all enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to like this video, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel. That'd mean a lot, and you get more videos like this. Also, don't forget to like my Facebook page and on Twitch, and as always, I will see you all in the next video. But until then, goodbye.